Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Fire Force Season 2, Episode 23. So, we are almost done the show, guys. I'm not sure if the poll is still going to be going for those of you that are watching on YouTube, because I record 2 episodes ahead on my Patreon, for early access and everything, so the way that works is I have to do the poll a few weeks early. So either way, just check out my Patreon. The link to the poll will probably be in the description. I'll try to put it in all these videos, and you'll be able to see whether the poll is still going or not. So check that out. If you want to try to get your vote in. I tried to mention it in the previous episodes as well and put the link there. So you don't need to pay or anything. I don't charge anybody to participate in the polls. All you need is a Patreon account. You just sign in and vote. It's free to make an account. So if you want to contribute and pick what's next, see if that poll is still going. So, but yeah, last episode we kind of had some interesting stuff, finding out that you can only link with someone that has experienced Adola before, and Shinra has linked with Conroe before. So what does that say about Conroe? Is he secretly evil, or does he have a hidden story about Link experiencing Adola that we just don't know about? Did he somehow experience it and not even realize it? I don't know. A lot of questions, but we have Maki back in the story. Well, she never really left the story, but she's back with Division 8, which is fantastic. And she used her abilities to stop the entire destruction of Tokyo. So that was really cool. And we kind of wrapped up with a little bit of aftermath, too. So I wonder what we're moving on to next for these last 2 episodes. But Juggernaut did survive, so I don't know if he's, with his injuries of, missing a leg and an arm, do they have, prosthetics that would make him still be able to fight, kind of thing? Will we see him still as a fire soldier, or is he just a civilian now? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching more, guys, so let's jump into it, shall we? Alright, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Alright. I wonder if we'll go address Conroe at all. Alright, just ask him. Let's do it. She decided to come too, huh? Hibana? Is that her name? Yeah, there we go. I was trying to remember what her name was. She hasn't been in this. She's been around. We see her every now and then, but we haven't, she hasn't been in the forefront in a bit. Such a hottie. Of course. She doesn't look like she's object. Uh... Uh-oh. So they're fighting. That's a good sign that they're not collaborating, I guess. But why are they after Conroe? Out of everybody, you know? Oh, I'm gonna miss this song. It's so good. Freaking poor Tamaki with her with her like ability to be more fire resistant. She's always like, "Why am I always the one that survives?" Last episode, that was funny. I actually wrote that down and never really like talked. Not like there was much to say, but I just thought that little moment was was funny. It's like she's extremely durable, but offensive strength she doesn't like showcase very much, you know. I only get to hear this one more time, I think, right? Yep. Yeah, it's gonna get worse if he uses his abilities, right? Ooh. Oh shit. Just swordplay, not even any pyrokinesis there. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say they both have like the fiery shoulders. Oh shit. Well, that's where I got the scar. Jeez. So in defeating the horned demon, he somehow. Yep, I have heard of doppelgangers. Hmm. Hmm. I didn't really think about that. Ooh. More training! Ah. Just an adrenaline rush kind of thing. Yeah. Like a mom trying to lift a car to save a kid kind of thing. Yep. You figure it out. How to like self-activate your hysterical strength. The only problem is a lot of times that it pushes beyond what's safe for your muscles. Who else came? Hey, I thought it might be Tamaki. She wants to get stronger. I felt like if there was going to be anybody in this story that recently wants to get stronger, it would be Tamaki after what she experienced. Oh boy. That's badass. I imagine we are about to get some lucky lechery. Nice. Oh god. Trampy lady. Alright. Nice guy. I think they're pretty strong themselves. We've seen them. Well, I think it's gonna be more than just games. Seems like it. It's gonna. Oh god. This is. It's gonna put him in like dangerous situations to try to get them to activate hysterical strength. Peaceful day. All right. Kitty running. That's last time. You got this, Tamaki. Oh, some backstory. Oh, nice. Oh, Jesus. #12. 12. That is the one that she went to. Oh, Jesus. She liked him too, right? Freaking Reika. It's always nice that they're so easily, or usually so easily able to get the voice actors back to be able to do, like, extra stuff like this. A lot of times in, like, live action shows, when an actor moves on, you need, like, to contract them into that season to bring them back. And sometimes shows will do that, but sometimes it's not that easy. But in anime, it seems to happen a lot. Which is really cool. That they can just kind of, like, bring them in. Did they miss? They're activating their abilities, though. Oh, shit! Kitty mask! They're like Pokemon. I think we've seen that form before. Oh, jeez. Damn bullies. Ooh, nice, little bit nice animation there. Very cool having like the cat mask showing up and stuff. Little evolution of her power. Ooh, that's cool. I like that shot. Oh shit. I like how they each have like one eye. Don't think about the time, just worry about avoiding. This is when she moved to the 8th. Oh my gosh. In the birthday boy seat. Self-respect. She's gonna fight instead of running. Oh, that's cool. Unite! Alright. Nekomata Fireball! Oh, Jesus, are close. Mmm. Nice. Oh my god. Bluesy! Very nice. Jesus. Got our boys getting some training in too. Oh my god. Still being cooked. And that's it. That was an awesome episode. Like, we kind of, every now and then, we jump back to have, like, an episode of training stuff, right? And I like that this one was heavily focused on Tamaki, because, you know, I talked about it in the previous episode, where I was a little bit disappointed that after everything that happened with Juggernaut, and she was, like, the last one there, that she like tried to stand up and fight and just got smacked down instantly and didn't get to do anything. Like I thought it was about to be her moment to shine, right? And we never got that. And I was talking about how I kind of missed that and wished we had it. And I feel like this episode was kind of her, moment to shine where she, I mean, as Benimaru was saying, she was for some reason suppressing her own abilities, and now she's broken free of that, and that's really cool. I like how, she's always had the cat theme with the cat ears, and then like the, I don't know, kind of like the two tails that come out of her ass. um but getting like the mask and stuff was pretty cool, and seemingly using it more towards her speed and everything. But that is it, guys, for episode 23. So, uh, but yeah, very cool. I mean, some of the backstory stuff was obviously sad, where she, kind of got, because of her lechery ability. They called it here lechery lure, but I swear the other episodes they called it lucky lechery. So either when she was younger, she called it something different, um, or as or as a subtitle translation thing too, possibly. But either way, regardless of that, because of that ability, it got her in trouble with the other girls, and they made her sit in the corner and stuff like that. So even when she, I don't know how she was in the first division, right? I don't know if she kind of had that mentality or if she felt more comfortable there. But when it seemed like when she moved to the eighth, she was kind of back in that, like, I don't know where I really stand here, so I'm gonna sit in the corner. Honestly, I'm kind of like that too, where a lot of the times, especially like in high school, sometimes I had, because you have different periods you have for your lunch, and my lunch period, I didn't have none of my friends were in that lunch period, and I'm not the kind of person that can just go sit next to someone and make friends with them. So I'd always find kind of like a table off on my own, and I'd sit there and I'd eat my lunch, and then I'd just sit there and do all my homework. I was, um, very introverted. I still am, and I honestly preferred it, to be completely honest with you. Like it, I'm sure a lot of you are probably thinking like, oh, you sat alone at lunch and did homework. What a nerd. But honestly, like the most fun I had was hanging out with my friends after school, either my real life friends, or I played a lot of online games on the computer, and I had friends, like I still hang out with those friends and everything, that are all over the world, and we play video games together and everything. And that's what I'd like to do when I got out of school. So I'd spend my lunch period doing my homework, so that way when I got out of school, I didn't have to do it, right? I'd have pretty much all of it done, or whatever my last couple periods were after lunch. Um I might have that homework to do, but yeah, it was, I personally didn't mind it. So, but but yeah, so I kind of get that, but I like that Shinra kind of walked over and was like, "No, I'll sit in the corner," and then was like, you know, like I can relate with my like devil stuff. He like brought that up because he also was a bit ostracized because of um a part of his past and everything. So, and I like how they point out that, look at Arthur, like he's a look at this goober, right? Like, you think you're any different where you have to sit in the corner? Like, no. I like how it's that classic thing of like the outgoing person going up to like the introvert and kind of like giving them the push they need, kind of thing. Even sometimes it's not even the push that they want, like sometimes I hate when outroverted people like drag me into stuff. Like sometimes I don't mind it and I'm like, okay, yeah, I had fun, kind of thing. But other times I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't have to do that, right? But it all depends. Anyway, yeah, very very cool little Tamaki episode. I really enjoyed it. We only have one more left. I imagine nothing like too crazy is gonna happen. maybe set up something for the next season, potentially, I'm not sure, or just kind of wrap things up for now. Which, I mean, obviously, when season 2 came out, you never really know whether you're going to get that season 3. Technically, we still don't know. It's looking like we will, but you never know when stuff can get like canceled and everything. So it might not be setting up too much, but obviously we're not wrapping up the whole story in the next episode, not even close. So yeah. They talked about like the next step might be like hysterical strength and being able to learn how to like activate it at will, which could be interesting. I wonder if, the fact that Benimaru is teaching them it, I wonder if that's something that he utilizes. Like, is he able to do it? Because like he kind of played dumb a little bit of like, well, how do you do it? And he's like, I don't know, you have to feel it, kind of thing. And that doesn't mean that he doesn't know how to do it, but yeah, I just wonder if that's like part of the secret to his strength is can he just activate that. But and obviously this is a different world and everything, so who knows how it works here. But in our world, when that hysterical strength, it's basically the brain has limiters that doesn't let you use a certain amount of your muscle percentage, because if you were to use it, you do, because like whenever you're really stressing your muscles, you're creating little tears and everything. That's just how, when you're lifting and everything, you're basically tearing your muscles a little bit, and then they heal back stronger, kind of thing. But when you go too far, when you push it too far, your brain tries to stop you because it'll hurt you and everything. So that's why typically you can't activate that like hysterical strength at will, because your brain holds you back from it. That's why it's hysterical strength. You got to be hysterical for it to activate. So I wonder if they do learn to use it in this world, are there going to be repercussions to it? Are they going to be like very sore the next day or something like that? Or because this is just an animated world where they have, these fire superpowers, that they'll be fine, I'm not sure, but I guess we'll find out. We had a reason for Conroe. Now, I mean, there's always the possibility that he lied, but Conroe still to me seems like a good dude. I didn't really get that vibe. I just like to leave the possibility of that being open. But we have this whole doppelganger theory that we had. So in the past, when Conroe had his big fight, he was fighting a horned demon that was very similar to himself, and he managed to defeat it, and then saw that, kind of other plane sort of thing. So is there something to do with like doppelgangers? If there is doppelganger stuff, is that possibly why we get that, like the first pillar looking a little bit like Iris? Is it like a possibility that there's an evil doppelganger of Iris out there? Or, once again, they talked about how that could just be the way she manifests in Shinra's mind, and that's not actually what she looks like. So that's also very much possible. But I'm just throwing theories out there for, trying to think of other times in the show where we've seen like other people look like other people, kind of thing, that look similar. And I'm trying to think of the other horned demons that we've had, right? And I'm trying to think if they were any kind of like doppelganger to a character that we have. I'm not really sure. My memory isn't good enough to remember the exact like power set and appearance of some of the other horned demons we've had. So if they do make that connection in the show, I guess I'll just have to wait for them to show it, because my memory just isn't good enough to be able to place it. But I do wonder if the other horned demons correlate to another person in the world, kind of thing. But yeah, I wonder that I guess Hibana is going to research it a little bit more and stuff like that. So it's definitely very interesting. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys were able to access that poll in time and everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll watch the last episode and then move on to something else until season 3 is out, and then You know, I've talked about this before. Of I'll try to get to season 3 as soon as I can. It really depends on when it comes out, what else is going on at the time. Because I usually watch one airing show. And you know, like right now, the airing show I'm watching is Demon Slayer, the newest season. And then, you know, so depending on what releases, because, you know, sometimes like My Hero will take priority for me because I absolutely love that show, so I'll pick that over some of the other ones. Sometimes if I'm not doing much, like if I have extra time, I'll do multiple. Like there was one time where I did like several shows like extra at once. When like Bleach came out, I did that one, and now I can't even remember what else is going on. There was like a couple other shows going on all at once, and I wanted to watch them all, so I had them all going. It was pretty. Oh, it was that's right. It was Chainsaw Man was going on at the same time as Bleach, I believe. So I picked up like 2 extra shows on top of. I think I was finishing up another show that was like one of my airing ones too. So I had like 2 extra shows, so sometimes I do that. But anyway, regardless, rambling aside, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. Check out the poll. Check out all that stuff in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.